were hopes. My hopes stayed higher.
Yeah.
And you know,
well, I'm happy that it's really interesting how there was an array of programs. Many of them we've created over the last
Right.
couple of years that helped you. But you, my friend, we bumped into each other last week. I loved
Yes.
it. And you went through one of my favorite programs. So Mr. Williams, tell people a little bit about your backstory, and then how do you ended up in the Clean and Green program?
Well, first of all, my name is Keith Williams. I grew up in Newark, born and raised. I started when I was 14 years old. I had a stable family, but I wanted other things other people have. But my mother, you know, they didn't want to, but they just wanted, you know, we do things in a good way. But I just took another road
path. Yeah.
and wanted everything that everybody else had. So I went and started, you know, hustling and selling drugs and started using. And since then, I've been getting locked up back and forth basically all my life. And after I did it 3 years, my life turned around. And I kept praying to God, that's who's going to save me, turn my life around. Because he been trying to speak to me all my life, he was trying to speak to me, but I was not hearing him.
Right.
And I decided to, you know, hear his word and to, you know, saying depend on his word. So when I came home, I went to Newark Reentry program. They had an 8-week program with Greater Newark Conservancy.
Right.
So after the 8-week program was over with, I didn't want to go back to the lifestyle anymore. I went back and volunteered.
Right. So hold on, because this is a powerful story. So you got into one of our city programs. They pay you for 8 weeks, right?
Yes.
And you got placed with this wonderful nonprofit called the Greater Newark Conservancy.
Yes.
Well, up there on Springfield Avenue, right?
Yes.
And then you finished, and you were like, I'm not going to go back to the streets. I'm going to start volunteering.
Yes.
And then pick it up from there. What happened?
So I started back volunteering, just going to work every day. And so Robin's like, see,
Robin, who's the executive director.
Yes,
Robin
Doherty.
Doherty.
And she said I was doing great, so she promised me a job. But then when I started doing work for the Greater Newark Conservancy, I was doing construction on a new building they got now.
Yes.
I did a carpentry work on it.
On the new building on Springfield Avenue. Yeah.
So after the construction was over with, I got hired from Robert Doherty to work at Greater Newark Conservancy.
So this is a case, man, where you took an opportunity, but because of your determination and willingness to stay with it, it turned into a full-time job.
Yes.
And it's amazing to me because we just saw each other at a mural project. People seeing all these murals.
Yes.
They think it's just randomly being painted. No, it's a program we're pushing to get more murals up in the city. And one of them is right there on Springfield Avenue,
Yes.
on the building that you helped build. So here you came out of prison, made a decision in yourself that you were going to break this cycle, right?
Yes.
And you got into a great program that was paying you minimum wage, but then you really kept at it after the program, right?
Yes, I did.
Right. And what's the lesson do you think that you might have for other people who are going through some of the same challenges as you went through?
I could say just keep your focus. You know what I'm saying? There's a will, there's a way.
Right.
And this way for me, I get down and pray.
Yeah.
Prayer God do answer prayers.
Yes.
Just,
But you're working for a great organization, right?
yes.
And it's a family. I saw you there. You look really pleased with having the job.
I love them.
Yeah.
Because it seemed like from the streets, back in those days, thought they was my family. They didn't love me. But this family I have now showed me a whole lot of love.
Right.
And cleaning up Newark is a good thing to me. Because what I was doing back in the day, I was destroying Newark. Now I got an opportunity to clean up Newark. And I just love it. And I don't mind. I do the gardens, the community gardens. We did one on 13th Avenue by the school. We did a patio, walkways. We got flowers and gardens and stuff I did. It's when everybody looked by there and said, this is the job I did.
Right. I love that. And in a sense now, I love what you said. You were destroying Newark. Now you're helping to beautify it, make it better.
Yes.
And that's just this pride that comes out of you, not by what you say, but by what you're doing and how you do it. And I need to tell you what Robin was saying about you behind your back. She's like, he's one of the greatest workers, and you know, she just has this pride in you because of how much value you're bringing to the organization. And so you're basically saying to other people out there that there is a way, there is hope, right?
Yes, it is.
And there's redemption. And what do you still know some guys that are out there right now, either of you, that are lost a bit and What do you have to say to those fellas that might be watching right now?
If you lost, it's just a way. Just saying, just gotta, search through that tunnel. And once you get through that tunnel, there's a light, and just stick with that light, and God will make a way for you.
Mr. Williams, what would you say to some
I would
of the
like
guys?
to say to them to get rid of the old belief system that you have. Humble yourselves, have some humility about yourselves, and ask for help. Reach out, don't be ashamed, to ask someone to help you. Even as men, we still need help.
Right.
You know what I mean? Put your pride away and live to make your life better.
Yeah.
And if that means asking someone for help, then so be it.
And there is help out there, I
There's
guess what you
people
would
out there
say.
to help us. Yes, there
Right.
is, sir.
And there's some organizations we've created that are actually doing some good.
Yes, sir.
Awesome, good.
Well, I appreciate you guys being living examples of this good.
Thank you.
And it's really important to me that everybody sees that we are helping literally thousands of people through the release program, the Clean and Green program, OAR, the Newark Office of Reentry.
Right.
There really is help out there. And what people don't realize is that this is actually an effort to push down crime and to create economic opportunity.
Right.
Because for every guy you help find a job through one of these programs is another guy that's not out there, as you said, destroying our city.
That's right.
And so if you want to help somebody today, let them know about the Office of Reentry, right? That's the starting point, right,
Yes.
gentlemen?
Yes, sir.
Is let somebody know about the Office of Reentry, something we created in the city of Newark, a one-stop spot, room 113 in City Hall, where you can go and be connected to an array of services. So look, this has been a powerful program for me personally. Just, again, being around guys like you encourage me in what I'm trying to do as mayor, inspires me actually to live up to your example of redemption, of hope, of fortitude, of sticking with it. And this is the story of Newark. So I really want to thank the people that are making the story of Newark speak to such a powerful, penetrating truth. I want to thank Mr. Earl Scott. I want to thank Mr. Warren Thompson. And I want to thank Mr. Keith Williams and Mr. Andre Leon Williams for sitting here and telling a bit of your truth. And again, sharing your light with other people. We are Newark, New Jersey, and there is good things happening in our city. These are tough times, the worst economy of our lifetime. But this is living a proof that we have hope if we work together, if we come together, if we reach out, and as you said, if we have the fortitude to keep trying, even when those doors are slammed in our face. Right. We're going to break through doors in Newark. We're going to break barriers. We're going to demonstrate the truth of our city. And this is not just a hope we have, folks. This is our destiny. I want to thank you all for spending some time with us today, hearing about what's happening in Newark, hearing about important topics. Always know that you can find more information about what we're doing on our city website, or call our Office of Reentry. One more time, that number is 973-733-3747, 733-3747, and anything that's going on in the city. Remember, we have one hotline in Newark for everything, which is 973-733-4311. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you soon from the Mayor's Desk.